All right, everybody, I'm about to walk Janet, my partner, into this vision of Eddie Knows Loans Season 2. So let's go. All right, so first thing, we're gonna close off right here, and we need 2 private spaces. We need a private space for the mortgage and real estate operation, and we need a private space for the production team, for the filming and everything. Outside of those 2 walls that happen right there, everything else is going to be open. And as we walk in here, we're walking into a courtyard with a huge tree that I'm gonna get to in the end, okay? And then here, there's a couple of different spaces. The first space that I'm gonna walk you to is where the client begins their journey. So the client begins their journey in a discovery call that happens either over Zoom or just over the phone. But essentially it's all live recorded so that we can impact with their story the millions of people watching, okay? So everybody might find themselves like in a situation very similar to the one they were in. Like yesterday I had like a teacher and a teacher, 2 sisters, teachers that are looking to buy a duplex so that they can essentially at some point separate and then sell, take the equity from each one of them, buy their own house, like once they have enough money or whatever, but with their own teacher salary, so $40,000 or $42,000 a year, or however much they make, like alone, like they wouldn't really be able to make much happen, right? So it's just really special to be able to share like that type of story with the audience and everybody. We're going to have a pre-approval room in here. So the really cool thing about this room is that there's going to be 2 TVs in here. There's gonna be TV on that side, which we're going to allow the live audience to be a part of. And the vibe board on this side is going to allow us to be able to represent the changes that the client thinks that they want to make as they're shopping for a home. So let's say that they're buying a house for $450,000, but they don't want their monthly payment to be more than X number of dollars. We can figure out what interest rate we can select in order for those 2 things to be true. So what we're gonna do is then people will ask, oh, well, what if their credit score was this? Johnny123 from live TikTok is asking, what if their credit score was a little bit higher? Or what if they asked for down payment assistance? We would adjust the type of loan or the type of program so that not only the people here that may not have known to ask the question find out, but also everybody else who finds themselves in a similar situation. So then from there, the clients come out with an official pre-approval in hand or a step-by-step plan on how to get there. And they walk over here where Janet is waiting for them. Janet has a huge vibe board here with all of the houses that are listed in the market that they're looking to buy. So there might be 20-something thousand houses in the market, but based on their budget of $450,000, adjust. Based on they wanting a duplex, adjust. Based on let's say the area that they're looking to buy, the city, Tempe, Mesa, Phoenix, wherever they're looking to buy, adjust. Now there's 8 properties left over. So Janet will also have access to Rate Verifier with the data that's been validated by me. She'll be able to say, okay, the payment for this one is this much. The payment for this one is this much. The payment for this one is this much. Which one do you want to see? And then the client says, well, you know what? I actually only want to go and see that one. So now Janet goes and takes the client out to see that house. They get the offer accepted. They go through inspection. They get the appraisal done. All of that beautiful stuff happens. The boring part that we're not going to show in the video. And then they come back to sign. So once they're signing and they're about to get the keys to their house, they will also get a leaf that goes back on the tree that we talked about at the beginning, which represents our mission and them having become a part of our mission, which is that each home creates another. Together, we're going to build 5,000 homes for deserving families around the world by 2030. And our clients who trust, our clients, our partners, and everybody who believes in this vision is going to be hanging a leaf right here. And that leaf is going to symbolize new homes and new opportunities that we're creating, new stability that we're creating for people around the world.